Hello and welcome back. I'll take some coffee there. This time I'll be reviewing a very belated review of Star Wars The Force Unleashed by Canuck Studios and LucasArts. I'm coming out right saying I've only played the PS2 version of the game. My friend had it. He only got it because you can get Aayla Secura as a playable character, but she's not a playable character. It's just a skin for a Starkiller, so I haven't played any of the current or next gen or whatever you want to call it, the prettier ones. I love my PS2. I still play the fuck out of it, so no reason to see other things. There's many other games I still want to play and get for my PS2. A bunch of other JRPGs and fighting games and whatnot. So why not this one? When it comes to Star Wars video games, the ones that come to mind are, of course, KOTOR, for one. Probably my favorite Star Wars video game of all time. Great RPG, great story. I'll play the fuck of that anytime. Get my hands on it. Then the Jedi Knight games with Kyle Katarn, those ones. And, of course, you got the other ones, TIE Fighters, Rogue Squadron, Battlefront I played the fuck out of. Battlefront 2, they just announced Battlefront 3, happy about that. Force Unleashed takes place about a couple years right before A New Hope, and Darth Vader has a secret apprentice he's trained to overthrow the Emperor, because that's the Sith way, the rule of two. And the tale in itself is, this is very much the building up and the culmination of the rebellion. You could say Darth Vader really did inadvertently create the rebellion, but in the deleted scenes and kind of the background stuff, and in the novelization of Revenge of the Sith, Mon Mothma and Padme and the fuck is his name? Bail Organa. They were all already having secret meetings, plotting against the Chancellor's back and stuff like that, or because emergency powers and becoming crazy and stuff like that, And there's even more stuff of that with the new Darth Plagueis novel, which I'll get to reading, air quotes, me, my head buried in earphones and listening to an audiobook of that because I'm lazy. But this game, it's good. It's a beat 'em up, all facts that it's not like the Jedi Knight games where there's multiple different kind of little puzzles and factions and little things you can do. This is more of a straight up beat 'em up with RPG elements, very much like the God of War games. I played Force Unleashed 1 on the PS2 first, then I played God of War. Then I played God of War and realized, wow, this game is kind of just a watered down God of War, because you have that button moments, those active time button moments. I totally forget what it's called. Time sequences? Whatever. But it was a good game. If you it's good overall. If you're a Star Wars fan, I'd say check it out. I liked it. It's cool, being straight off badass. Dark Jedi from the start. Killing stormtroopers, doing funny things, playing with the Force. The Force is the main thing of it. The lightsaber really does come secondary, which kind of bums me out. It takes like 5 hits to kill one stormtrooper with a lightsaber. I wish it was more to the Jedi Knight games that felt more like Star Wars. Like they pushed up the Force powers to almost Dragon Ball Z levels in here, which I do like. It's neat, it's fascinating, but that kind of takes away the I don't know. There's some with the Force that I think it should be more than just attack powers. There's more other things you can do with it. In here, it's fun, of course. Throwing basically Hadoukens and energy balls of electricity and just hell upon the other guys. It's a lot conservative than Night games. I kind of liked it. It was balanced out. The lightsaber was just as important. because it took like one hit to kill one guy and you dismembered him. In this game, there is no dismemberment with a lightsaber, which is a huge detriment to it, I find. It's something very satisfactory to chop someone in half with a lightsaber, but it's not that, like, there's, like, I heard complaints, oh, it'd be, like, rated M and mature, you know, it'd be all cut up in pieces, but the lightsaber cauterizes the wound, and they fixed this in the second game, which I'll be reviewing very soon. You know, in that game, it gets a lot more ridiculous with the dismemberment with the lightsaber, which I like. It's hilarious and it's great. It's a good feeling. It's like, oh yeah, into lightsabers. Um, Anything else I could say? It's, the Force Battle's fun. It's a good story to build up. I do have to agree with Mini Kajib. The sequel is kind of unnecessary. The story that is told, it's a good story. It's a short story. It makes sense. I do like the character. I love Sam Witwer. He recently did an interview with the Force Cast, and he's a great guy. Me and Duke watched Duke Loops 1993. We watched the season finale of Clone Wars, which he voiced Darth Maul, and Clancy Brown was there as Savage Opress, and he made a conclusion, hey, Lex Luthor and Doomsday are brothers, because Sam Witwer played Doomsday in Smallville. All I can say is, check out the Game of Stars fan. I'll probably, if I do get enough money to scrounge around to get the next gen systems, or whatever you want to call them, I'll get my hands on the new one and the Ultimate Sith Edition and whatnot. Nothing really else I want to add here. Just I wish, you know, I anticipated I'd like to see another Jedi Knight game, like Jedi Academy and stuff like that. I don't know, it felt betterly balanced, and I like the customization and the variety of force powers of these one. I know the force power is more conservative, but I don't know, it just felt more of a, I don't know. It felt there's more variety to it. It had breather levels, you know, not just, you know, go into a room, chop up like, kick all these bad guys' ass, go down hallway, go into the room, kick all their asses. And other ways, there were stealth levels, there were speeder bike levels, there were spaceship levels. Like, it had breather moments, you know, to change up the action a bit. It didn't get as tedious. But overall, it's okay. It's good. Check it out. Star Wars: The Force Unleashed, and may the Force be with you. Goodbye.